Fambu, good evening. This is Nato Talk News for today, Friday, 29 November 2024, with me, Mariama Kalma Marah. But first, make we take the headlines them. Smaller countries than the world don't show disappointment over the disagreement where industrial countries they refuse forgive $1.3 trillion debt. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Mohamed Oman Bangura, talked about the provision of jobs for the youth them. These not headlines them, now for the full news in details. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Honorable Mohamed Oman Bangura, talk say the government don't plan for give 8,000 jobs to the youth them next year. As this na part of the effort for create more opportunities for young people and reduce unemployment. He also talk about the Keke project, we will provide young people then with a chance for work na the transport sector. As the idea behind them na for help generate income and also distribute to the country in economy. Make we watch.
A couple of months ago, a big major say we don't get money and I'll finalize the process for about 200 kekes. And the 200 kekes will get us to call. We start with 20. Out of the 20, I realized we will get 90% recovery. And I'm very well say, keke business and business people will say they go good. But what we able to do that, I always tell people and say, even among the black people, it's about leadership, it's about discipline, it's about how we want to begin to grow. That first 20 keke we give, but I will say Monday, you will not come Monday, they call the list. Not to even the project manager the project and make the minister the policy why you don't come and wait to do. And the one way the fall short, if you don't pay 50%, we pull on the yam. If you fall short, we get another person collect to take completely payment. Now out of that 20 days, we don't say these are good business for changing narrative, are good business for just young people become millionaires on their own. By next year, 8,000 young people they get empowerment by giving them at least $100 per month. 8,000. Ministry of Youth with International Access Center don't get funds for $8 million. That $8 million, it has to do with digital skill. The people that don't come, they don't do the.
As the conference on climate change COP29 done at Baku, Azerbaijan, outside country then be meet for discuss the problems of climate change and find solutions to the climate issues there. Plenty African countries say industrial countries they highly responsible for the climate problems then in the world. They also call on the North World country then for give $1.3 trillion in form of grants for the damages where they don't cause on climate change in the world. Plenty country representatives then show disappointment during the conference on the commitments where they be make. The Salon Minister of Environment, Jiwo Emmanuel Abdullahi, don't talk inside one interview with BBC Focus on Africa, say African countries then feel disappointed over the agreement where the Committee of Negotiation do for give $300 billion as compensation for reduce the effects of climate change in the world. Make we go for the story.
It's debt owed to the Debt owed to developing countries by developed countries because they are the ones who have created the climate crisis. I think if you look at it that way, then debt has to be repaid. We are suffering, especially the LDCs who are the forefront of climate hazards. We are suffering because of the actions of other countries. I think in any other context, we won't even be having a conversation about whether African countries should be raising the money or whether the LDC should be raising the money themselves. 1.3 trillion is basically saying that this is what developing countries need over the next 5 years to be able to transition to cleaner technologies so that the planet as a whole can meet the 1.5-degree target. Now, as part of that, there was also the African countries had requested 600 million in the form of grants. The LDCs and SIDS asked for 900 million in the form of grants. And that's because for a lot of these SIDS and LDCs, we understand that adapting to the reality that climate change, a problem that our countries did not create, it's here, it's affecting us. Our countries are losing output 2 to 5% every year. Our treasuries are spending between 5 and 9% of the budget every year dealing with climate change, and we need to adapt to it. And we think that that really is a debt owed to us. Out of that conversation, we did engage again. Our goal was not to walk out of COP. Our goal was to make it known to people, to all parties, that the direction of the negotiations was totally ignoring the needs of our countries. We're still, we came back, we engaged. At the end of the day, we were disappointed with the outcome. The realities on the ground for a lot of our countries tell us that we need to invest more in adaptation. We need to adapt to climate change, a problem that was created by developed countries. We talk ambition all the time. The ambition, we think this outcome is not going to deliver on. And on the adaptation side, we think there is a lot that needs to be done. Accountability is built into accessing these funds. Some of these funds take 5, 7 years to access. Which is why accessibility is one of the things that we are pushing for, to increase the access, to streamline the access. But accountability is also important. It's not just important for those providing the funds. Accountability is important for our governments. Because if we do not spend or allocate these funds to the mitigation efforts that are needed, then our economies are not going to be climate resilient, which means we then need to go to the Treasury to deal with climate hazards.
The Tertiary Education Commission, TEC, in collaboration with Commonwealth of Learning, done 2 days capacity building workshop for higher education institutions and stakeholders them for online teaching through the use of artificial intelligence and inclusive technologies for open and distance learning. We reporter Curtin Thomas gets more for UNU.
The Tertiary Education The Tertiary Education Commission, TEC, in collaboration with Commonwealth of Learning, done 1 2-day capacity building workshop for higher education institutions them and respective stakeholders them for online teaching, we for include the use of artificial intelligence and inclusive technologies for open and distance learning, ODL. Wey Ebidegi in statement, the chairman of Tech, Professor A.M. Algali, tok say e glad for see bright minds and dey together for share common interest and same so for make use of the power for artificial intelligence and innovative, empower and transform teaching and learning methods and skills. Professor Algali carry on for point out the integration of artificial intelligence and inclusive technology into the open and distance learning. However, e tok about the challenges that we dey face for ensure say this dream be actualized and create impact inside the educational system na the country.
Well, distance, open and distance learning is here to stay. Whether we like it or not, is the way forward. We therefore do it side by side with face-to-face learning, and we therefore be sure that both of them comparable and of equal standards. And this is what we are trying to do and to achieve, so that we will open up more university space to them will pass WASC and one franchise university. As of now, we get a lot of backlog. Those backlog has to be catered for, and this is one way we want to use to cater for those backlogs. Well, in the recent past, we will get more and more people who will pass from Ghana universities and tertiary. We will be able to absorb the whole. So this is one way we will see whereby we will go for open up access and make more people able for access to university education. So for that we do that, we have to ensure that we meet basic standards and that what we will offer the people them to make them learn and acquire the requisite skills to let them go for perform when they move to the world market, to the job market.
The Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Dr. Haja Ramatulai Wuri, wey Ebidegi the keynote address, talk say the workshop very timely and it come at the right time as they talk about the potential for revolutionized education na salon. The minister carry on for talk say salon na one pivotal stage and the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education don't commit themselves to one vision for education, wey therefore include inclusive, equitable and transformative for push education business go before.
As a ministry, we are committed to providing access to persons living with disability to access technical and higher education. But then if that's all we can provide, then we have not succeeded. We have to go beyond providing physical access to the buildings. We have to ensure that we leverage upon technology. So those that have vision impairment, hearing impairment will be able to access educational resources and ensuring that we tick the inclusivity box. Inclusivity also helps us with mobile. We also have to use mobile learning platforms. Every student, we can all agree, has access to a mobile phone. So mobile phones are widespread, and it is crucial for us to leverage upon this and develop platforms that are mobile friendly and capable of functioning in low bandwidth environments.
The Tertiary Education Commission now one dynamic regulatory agency where they act as one catalyst for positive change and innovation for help deliver quality education inside the university system na salon. For True Talk News, my name is Cretin Thomas.
His Excellency President Julius Maada don commission the new transport terminal and traffic lights na Lumley, as this na one big step for improve urban mobility in the country. His Excellency also say this new development na another milestone for boost infrastructure, reduce traffic congestion, and make the overall transportation system better, and also for improve the lives of the people. Make we watch.
We mark a significant milestone in Sierra journey towards a more efficient, inclusive, and sustainable transport system. The commissioning of the transit transport terminal and the traffic signal system is a pivotal step in our commitment to boost economic growth and enhance public safety, ensuring a brighter future for Sierra Leone. This initiative represents a critical milestone in our collective effort to modernize Sierra Leone's infrastructure and foster socio-economic development for our people as stated in the government Big Five agenda. This is yet another milestone in the government-funded and World Bank-funded integrated and resilient urban mobility project, commonly referred to as IRON, which was approved in June 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, our decision about transportation has a profound impact on our daily life. They determine the connections and barriers that people will encounter in their daily life, as recounted by our dear Honorable Minister of Information. They influence how hard or easy it will be for them to get where they need to and want to go.
Youth then are people then where they contribute big one per any country economy as then strong for do the work we're going to build the country in GDP. Mohamed Bampia Bangura, one president for one youth organization, don't talk inside one interview say government for lay the foundation and platform and self youth then for be determined, take up the challenges and be focused for be who that they want for be. We reporter Mariama Kalma Marah gets more.
Youth dem na Salone comprise of about 70% of the country population. This now according to the president, Julius Maada Bio. And youth then they play a very important role for both the economy and serve the country in gross domestic product (GDP). Mohamed Bampia Bangura, when a president for one youth organization we then call Rokopo Progressive Scholars Association, ROPSA, don't say youth then need capacity building and support from government for make them able for contribute Bokuwan to Salone in economic growth and diversification.
Basically, we just believe we get a lot of platform twofold. We are a way youth manage will contribute to the national development. First, we get the government aspect, developing the right policies, right bills in parliament.
He also called on youth them for be focused, determined and self-be motivated so that they go able for give more to society and self-able help themselves.
Also think of the youth man them on how we will take up the challenge, take up the responsibility for make we become who we are, for make we will contribute to the nation, involve into business. You then if you believe take advantage of these online platforms and also try for generate income with the sector, the government will contribute to national development as well.
They continue say, in order for motivate youth man them for serve society, then don't embark on youth empowerment initiative and support the education and medical aspect them in Gambia district.
Basically, we get this aspect of community, mobilization engagement. We are for me give back to the community, engage in this kind of areas, and we have been doing it. As an association, we don't develop this kind of thing. Them, provide help in the health sector, help in the educational aspect in the district. This is a way of giving back, and this is a way of complementing to the national development of the country.
Emmanuel Mohamed Kamara, the report for True Talk Radio.
The Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security, through the Acting Register of Trade Union, Abdullahi Conte, don't officially register the Store Labourers Union, where this now for address long-standing issues like workers' rights, fair treatment, in collaboration with employers. We reporter Antoinette Kagbo gets more for UNU.
The Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security, through its Acting Register of Trade Union, Abdullahi Conte, don't officially register the store labourer, where this milestone is a significant step towards empowering one of Salone's most vital yet underserved workforce sector, we will provide a platform for address long-standing issues like workers' rights, fair treatment, and collaboration with employers. Inside the certification ceremony, Abdullahi Conte explained by the executive of the Store Laborers Union been applied for recognition for safeguard their members' rights and foster collaboration with employers. The Salon Labour Congress Secretary General, Max Conte, described the journey of recognition as long and challenging. In carry on say, the union formalization reflects progress and address systemic exploitation wey go align with International Labour Organization decent work principles. The Deputy Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Lansana Mohammed Doumbia, been also highlight the new leader for pursue peace, unity and the welfare for their members, and also for tackle the challenges if they work together and create solutions for the benefits of their members and the country. Minister Mohammed Rahman Sware served been small highlights but the upcoming initiative like social security system for the informal sector and emphasize on the importance of educating stakeholders. But the recent Enacted Industrial Relation and Trade Union Act, the Store Laborers Union registration, mean a step forward for workers' empowerment with hope for continued collaboration between the union, the ministry, and Salon Labour Congress for protect workers' rights and improve them welfare. For True Talk News, Antoinette Kagbo, the report.
Fambu, as we wrap up the news for today, make we now go for a sports story. Lua Football Club don't conduct 4 days Tranga talent scouting for young Salon footballer them. The scouting the future group of professional scouts them within Europe. Make we take the story.
Inside Wednesday 26th, Inside Wednesday 26 November 2024, Loa FC been conclude then 4 days Tranga silent identification event where showcase some of Sierra Leone and bright football prospects them. The event be feature 8 promising academy players them from top clubs across the country wey include Loa Football Club, English Premier League team, FC Calonne, Boulogne FC, Star Sports Academy and estates contractors. Inside this event, we see Usai some group of scouts them and club owner them from across Europe and Africa been they part of. This same also include representative them from Spain, Portugal, England, Estonia, and South Africa. And presence be underscore the event in significance and highlights the growing interest for Sierra Leonean talents inside football and the international stage. Throughout the event, participants then be get chance for demonstrate their skill. Outside the scouts them closely observe their potential. Inside the years of investment and hard work with Loa Football Club and in partner club, don't they do this? Na evidence we prove say these events they provide rich pool of talent players them and plenty we will soon make their way na the international scene. Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi way na the event's key founder been the part of the events and same so been get for be acknowledged for in ongoing support and believe in development of Sierra Leonean football. In contribution continue for play crucial role for create opportunities for local players them. Additionally, the CEO for Loa Football Club, they may thank. Additionally, the players they may tell the CEO for Loa Football Club thank you for a leadership and commitment for the growth of the club and the community. This event will mark a significant milestone and the development of football inside Sierra Leone. For True Talk Sports, me and Michael John Fofana the reports.
The Salon Nationals men football team will be the 126th position in the FIFA World Ranking, down to 129 position in the world.